Welcome, and thank you for attending this presentation about deep compliance. In highly regulated industries such as nuclear, we produce thousands of documents in many years and in many formats, and we often struggle with ensuring the quality of the documents. It results in spending time, wasting time, fixing the documents, and spending more time in no value-added tasks. So in Assystem, we decided to overcome these challenges by developing the deep compliance solution. It enables you to save time, reduce risks, and focus on what really matters, which is delivering safely and on schedule. I am Quentin Ropsis. I'm a technical expert and cloud and software architect in Assystem, and I am also the architect of deep compliance solution.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brice Ofino. I'm currently leading digital transformation and performance initiatives within the fuel cycle dismantling and defense business unit. To begin, let's take a quick look at the upcoming challenges facing the nuclear industry. Energy sovereignty has returned to the spotlight, especially in France, where nuclear power is undergoing a revival. It includes new reactor project, advanced modular technologies, and major upgrades to fuel cycle facilities. What many are calling this the project of the century. But this ambitious effort must address long-standing challenges, building safe installation on time and within budget, while navigating organizational and societal shifts. New generation brings different expectation, and new technology are reshaping project delivery. Project execution starts with extensive studies and production of large volume of documentation, continuously update through project and facility life cycle. Delivering high quality and consistent deliverable and technical documentation is on schedule is critical, obviously, for an engineering company. Early delays can snowball into major setbacks. This is precisely where Assystem steps in by combining deep nuclear engineering expertise with advanced IT capabilities. We developed deep compliance to meet these challenges heads-on. The platform is based on 4 foundations: editorial guidelines to accelerate the review of deliverables, 2D drawing check to automate the reliability and compliance of PNIDs, planning control to secure the reliability of schedules, and 3D model control, for which you will see an approach at the end. Before detailing the first 3 models, Quentin will present the overall approach to designing and developing the platform.
Thank you. So in order to achieve our objectives, we decided to take advantage of all of our knowledge and expertise in the nuclear environment. And in order to develop this application, we designed control with by leveraging a tight collaboration with all of our experts and engineers in our system. In order to achieve our goals, we decided to design an architecture which will be replicable and flexible in order to adapt to each of the client's needs and to match the security constraints of all of the companies. We also made sure that the integration of the application is seamless for the engineers, so that it's part of the user's workflow and the user doesn't have to adapt to the tool. It must feel like it's a companion during the workday and not just another tool to use. We also designed the application with a modular approach, a modular architecture, in order to enable continuous evolution of the platform by adding more controls over the time, providing even more capabilities over the years. I will now let Brice present to you the first module of the application.
Thank you, Quentin. In the nuclear industry, technical reports are not just paperwork. They are pillars of traceability, compliance, and project success. Yet they often suffer from tight deadline and overlooked formatting. So at Assystem, we address this challenge by developing the report format control module. This module automates formatting checks, accelerate proofreading, and improve document quality from the very first draft. The result based on actual internal use are clear, up to 60% time saving and 15% increase in document quality. I'll let Quentin explain how we build trust and efficiency into every deliverable.
Thank you. So in order to develop this module, we decided to use two key approaches. The first one is the algorithm approach, which provides a consistent and reliable verification based on rules that we worked with a tight collaboration with our experts. And we also decided to leverage the AI through two ways. The first one is the vision models in order to be able to interpret documents in the context and to enable the detection of anomalies directly on the document. And we also decided to leverage the LLMs in order to be able to interpret the content of the document and to validate their, the content and how it is written. It enables to have semantic analysis of the content of the document also. By leveraging those two approaches, we ended up with an optimized end-to-end process in order to provide a fast and reliable answer to the engineers with targeted feedback directly in the document, where the engineers just have to review all the comments and the anomalies detected by the solution. So better than words, let's dive into a demonstration of the tool for the editorial guidelines. So let's take, for example, this kind of documents that looks like it's following strict editorial guidelines from the company. The user uploads the file to the application. There is a first step verification that is made on the client side to make sure that no sensitive data is uploaded to the server. The user now selects the workflow that he tries to verify the document against. As you can see, we have several steps going from font verification, grammatical verification. And when the users has started the workflow, he can have direct feedback of the execution of the workflow and the controls. As you can see, there is a comprehensive and real-time feedback of the evolution of the pipeline. And once the verification is finished, the user has a direct feedback of all the non-conformities that has been detected by all the controls that have been selected in the workflow. On top of that, you have the actual status of the document, and the user now has the capabilities to download the annotated document in order to review all the comments provided by the solution. As you can see, all the comments are spotted right in the document where the issue is. And for instance, here you have a title which is written in Calibri where the Segway UI font was expected. And you have, for instance, this image which doesn't have a legend, which was expected by the rules of the editorial guidelines. And in the end, the user can also download a result export in order to have all the non-compliances detected in order for you, for instance, to provide it when you provide the deliverable, or maybe to create KPI based on that information. Now, Brice will present to you the next module.
In the nuclear industry, reliable scheduling is a cornerstone of successful project execution. Delays, cost overrun, and often safety risk can stem from poor planning. So that's why we have developed the planning control module, part of our deep compliance suite. Rather than replacing tools like Primavera P6 or Microsoft Project, it enhances them with an intelligent audit layer that delivers fast and automated schedule analysis. Already deployed on PMO platform for EDF and Natron, These modules empower teams to self-assess planning quality, anticipate risk, and secure timeline. The results are significant, up to 75% time saving and at least 10% boost in planning quality and stronger stakeholder confidence. Thanks to automation and intelligent analysis, we are not just improving planning, we are securing project success. I'll let Kante explain how does it works.
Thank you. So in order to ensure that we provide the best answer possible, in that case for the planning controls, we decided to opt only for the algorithm approach in order to have reliable results based on the DCMA standards in order to provide a strict compliance of the planning based on the set of 14 rules of the standard. And we also provide a visualization and auditing dashboard that enables the engineers and the users to have direct access of all the KPIs provided by the DCMA standards results, enabling the users to update the planning and to fix any non-compliance on the planning. On top of that, we also detect, for instance, the overly long tasks or maybe orphan tasks that you have on the planning, and it enables you to quickly spot and fix the issue, ending in a robust and compliant planning. So let's dive into the demonstration of this module in the application. So for instance, if you have this file, which is an MS project planning, you can see here the task number 10, which have a lot of predecessors and a lot of successors. And here, in this case, we'll discuss the logic density of the planning. So if we take a look at the DCMA standard, the logic density says that it must not have more than 2 predecessors or 2 successors in the planning. So the users upload the planning, the first version of the planning, which has too many predecessors and successors. We select the workflow which analyzes the planning, and once again the user has a direct feedback of the analysis. Once it's finished, the user can have access to the dashboard, providing all the KPI of the results of the DCMA standard verification. So here you can see that the logic density of the planning is 76%. We are trying to improve this value, this KPI, by updating the planning and removing the overly attached tasks to the task number 10. So we reduce the number of attached tasks to the 10 to only 2 tasks. So as you can see here in the results in the dashboard, if we take a look once again at the logic density value, we managed to increase the value by 2%, which enables, as we said, the engineers to improve the quality of the planning by having direct feedbacks based on the KPIs that we have here. Let's dive into the next module with Brice.
Okay. 2D P&ID drawings are essential throughout project lifecycle, from design to operation. With 100 of elements per diagram, assuring accuracy and compliance is both complex and critical. Manual checks are slow and error-prone, and even minor issues like missing tags or incorrect label can lead to costly delay and rework. So that's why we developed the 2D drawing control module. It applies rule-based compliance checks aligned with client-specific standards, and uses intelligent image and text recognition to automate verification. Already deployed with ITER Studio Office, this module already deliver measurable benefits, up to 90% of time saving, no typo, 90% time saving, and at least 10% boost in quality. This module is a powerful step toward audit ready and high confidence engineering documentation. And so, Quentin, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So for this module, we decided to opt for the AI approach in order to verify the 2D drawings that we have. So we decided to opt for the vision model in order to be able to detect and classify the PNIDs that we can find in the 2D drawings. And we also leverage the AI capabilities in order to detect the missing elements in the planning and also to be able to extract labels. Once we have the extracted labels, we also have a part of algorithm approach in order to make sure that all the labels are well formatted and are compliant to the format provided and configured by the users. We also ensure that the completeness of the diagrams thanks to AI by detecting for instance, unconnected pipes or missing elements on the PNID based on the legend, for instance. This approach enables to transform a manual task into a systematic process with high reliability, and it helps secure the 2D deliverables. But once again, let's dive into a demonstration to see how it works in practice. So for instance, you have this kind of 2D drawings. In this one, we have a pipe and a label on the pipe, and we accept, for instance, to have the nominal diameter in the label. The user uploads the diagram into the application. And once again, we have verification, making sure that no sensitive data is uploaded into the environment. Once the workflow is selected in order to verify the 2D drawings, the user can launch the workflow and have a direct feedback of the execution of the workflow. Once again. You can see here that we extract all the information based on AI models, and we're able to analyze to run analysis on all the elements detected. As you can see, the platform has found some non-compliances on the 2D drawing. The user can now download the annotated file, which is the actual plan with the annotation of the non-compliances detected and where it has been detected in the plan. So here, for instance, as I said earlier, you can see that the label does not present the nominal diameter that was expected in the label. And as you can see, we are also able to detect other non-compliances that I didn't find with my eyes at first step. So I will now let Brice present to you the future of the platform.
Thank you, Quentin. Yeah, the next step of digital quality assurance is here, the 3D model control. This module completes the digital chain of engineering deliverables from text and schedules to drawing and now high-immersive 3D models, moving us toward a unified platform that integrates 2D, 3D control, compliance checks, and visualization. This module accelerates design review, strengthens compliance, and give project team a clear execution advantage. Beyond visualization, this module enables assembly verification, interference detection, and compliance validation in the immersive environment. The benefits are already visible in our demo in our upcoming roadmap milestone with improved reliability, speed, and tangible ROI. So it's time to conclude. As we've seen, Deep Compliance is much more than a single tool. It's a modular platform that transforms the way we deliver nuclear projects. This solution integrates seamlessly with your existing workflow, freeing engineers to focus on what matters most. And the impact is real. Across operational projects, we have already measured some significant results, up to 60% time saving, at least 10% boost in document quality, and reviews at top speed. This module, and this solution empowers teams to deliver with confidence, efficiency, and lasting value. But deep compliance is not just a technical solution. Deep compliance reflects Assystem long-standing commitment to supporting the transformation of the nuclear industry, building on decades of expertise. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, Canteen. And
Thank you.
you look forward to your question and to continuing this conversation at our booth. Thank you.